And the Oscar goes to Leonardo DiCaprio.
That was a look back at the moment Leonardo DiCaprio became an Oscar winner. It was for the film The Revenant, and that was an epic movie that made a huge impact last year, winning the film 3 Oscars. Right now, though, the man behind the bearskin himself is giving us an in-depth look behind the scenes of this incredible movie.
You really feel like you're out in the elements with these characters. You really feel immersed in their lives, and you get the visual perspective of this of a character in the movie almost.
Oh, look! We're not finished! We'll never make it across like this country!
He's burning out.
Hugh Glass is, stuff of legend by, the American campfires. He's a real-life Paul Bunyan type of character, a man that survived extreme elements and was left to die by his hunting crew and buried alive and crawled through the entire American wilderness on his own through hundreds of miles through the dead of winter to seek revenge on the men that had done him wrong. So he's this sort of part of American folklore. But he was a real person, and these things really did happen. But I think more than anything, what Alejandro wanted to do was create poetry in that story, the poetry of what it means to have all the chips stacked against you, to have really very little chance at survival, and the sort of triumph of the human spirit, and what we can endure, and what we go through, and what Hugh Glass realizes on that journey, and whether revenge is ultimately the thing that will quench his thirst at the end of the day.
Wow, what an incredible movie. If you haven't seen it, that is one you need to check out. And here's a fact for you at home. With the exception of one scene, the entire movie was shot with natural light and was shot chronologically. A lot of times they don't do that. So that is, I have to say, some serious commitment. He has been gracing our TV and movie screens for some time now, and coming up, we talk with the one and only Hugh Dancy.
We all have this need for some kind of meaning.
But what does it all mean? We find out right after the break when we talk to the actor about his new show, The Path. But first, your news and weather.